Good morning, sunshine.
It's not good Look at the weather.
What do you mean? This is lovely Tokyo weather. So, everyone, look, it's Tanner.
Do I smile?
You don't have to smile. Okay. It's fine. We don't need to smile considering what we're doing today.
Yeah.
13 lines, 280 subway stations, one day. Are you excited?
No.
That's the spirit. We have a train to catch in 4 minutes. Let's get it done.
Bye-bye.
So the time for this challenge officially starts when you get on the first train, when it leaves its station, and it doesn't end until we get off the last train. So as we step onto the Mita Line here, our timer will now start. Now, as we begin this video, you might have two questions. First, Adam, are you insane? And second, why are you even doing this? Well, let me explain. To the first one, yes, I am most assuredly insane. And secondly, it's a bit longer of an explanation. When I found out that I was moving to Tokyo in spring of 2024, I was elated. Because I, as someone that grew up loving trains, would be able to ride Tokyo's famous, albeit infamous, transit network on a daily basis. Furthermore, when I decided that I wanted to make YouTube videos, I wanted to incorporate the transit network into my content in some way, shape, or form. The very first video idea that I ever thought of for this channel was, can you visit every single subway station in Tokyo in one day? Now, a concept like that is not new, especially over in London in the UK, where the Tube Challenge, visiting every single station on the London Underground in one day, is something that's been done many, many, many times. But as far as I'm aware, no one had ever done anything similar in Tokyo, at least not in English. So I told myself, when my channel got a little bit bigger, this video would be one that I definitely wanted to make, as long as I could rope a friend into doing it with me. So when the summer came around and I was introduced to another train-loving American named Tanner, I knew the time was right to pull the trigger. So ladies, gentlemen, and those non-conforming, join me as I go to every single train station on the Tokyo subway network in one day. Now, if you want to see me do more dumb stuff like this, a like or a subscription would go a long way to help me out. I'm going to be trying to release a lot more content throughout the rest of the summer, and as summer turns into fall, making more stuff of different sorts. I'm going to be trying a lot of things out. So if you want to see that, please hit that subscribe button or ring that notification bell if you're really so inclined. Now, in terms of how this video is going to go, well, you might be surprised to learn this, but dark subway tunnels don't exactly make for the most gripping of content. So I'm going to try to focus on the moments of running for trains and transferring between the different lines more than being on the trains themselves. That being said, however, I will cover each of the lines and go through things like passenger numbers with you. With that all being said though, let's get into our first line, the Toei Mita Line. Our first line is the Toei Mita Line. It is the second least used Toei subway line and the fifth least used subway line overall, receiving just over 600,000 passengers a day over the entire line. The line starts at Meguro Station in Meguro Ward before cutting across central Tokyo and finishing at Nishi Takashima-daira Station in Itabashi. And as a fun fact, Shin Takashima-daira, the station prior to the line's end at Nishi Takashima-daira, is the least used Toei subway station at 4,578 passengers boarding every day in 2023. Right, so one train line down, we just finished the Mita Line. It is now a little before 8 o'clock, so that took roughly 1 hour. We've got to go directly from, God bless these station announcements. We've got to go directly from the Mita Line over to the Namboku Line. Which a fun fact about Meguro Station here is that these tracks are shared by Toei and Tokyo Metro. So even though Mita is Toei, Tokyo Metro is Namboku, the trains share the same ticketing gate. So I think one of the only places you can do that. So that's cool. But anyway, our next train is coming. Oh God, this looks insanely crowded. Wish us luck. Next, we come to the Tokyo Metro Namboku Line. Even though it speeds through central Tokyo, the Namboku Line is the second least used Tokyo Metro and second least used subway line overall. The line receives 375,000 passengers a day, and includes the lowest used subway station in all of Tokyo, Nishigahara, which gets just 4,386 passengers a day. There is also a planned extension to the Namboku Line coming in the 2030s. It will connect Shirokane Takanawa to Shinagawa, linking the subway to the Chuo Shinkansen, which is scheduled to open at some point in the 2030s.
So it's been about 2 hours on the train now. We're almost through the Namboku Line. Honestly, it doesn't feel that bad thus far.
So far.
So far.
Yeah.
But we're only done 2 of 13 lines.
2 of 13.
So the train has really cleared out to the point that there's only one person standing now, considering we were sardines at the beginning. Rush hour is almost at an end, which is a good thing, but we're breaking every single social rule in Japan by speaking on the train, so...
You can talk on trains, just don't yell, okay?
Yeah, just don't be a nuisance.
Yeah, we're whispering.
Yes. Thank God for subtitles, am I right? Akabane Iwabuchi, the end of the Namboku Line. And that, my friend, is 2 of... Gomenasai. That is 2 of 13 lines down. We've got to make a transfer now to a JR line to catch another train. But making good time thus far, right?
Sorry, did you say something?
I'm great. I'm so happy that I can count on you, Tanner. I'm so pleased. Just thank God it's not raining very hard. The forecast today was for rain all day. And I mean, it's a little dreary out, but thankfully it's not too bad right now. Saying that, we are going to be on the trains for about 12 more hours maybe. So,
Whoa.
Who knows how it'll be by that point.
It was at this point that we had to make a transfer from Akabane to Ikebukuro, where we'd be picking up the next line we'd be riding. So we took the Shonan Shinjuku line from Akabane, which at 9 AM near the end of rush hour was still incredibly busy, to the point where I couldn't film anything because I didn't even have the space to reach into my pocket and grab my phone to record.
We're now at Ikebukuro Station. That was an absolute nightmare on the Shonan Shinjuku line. It was packed to hell and back. Now we're trying to find the Fukutoshin or Yurakucho line to go out towards Wakoshi in Saitama. Oh God, not Saitama again. But it's been a bit chaotic to make all these transfers towards the end of morning rush hour. The Oedo Line is an absolute nightmare to get to. This one's pretty far underground too, but oh boy. There might be a train here, there might not be. That side. Oh, it's coming. Yeah, of course it's empty. No one wants to go to Saitama. That's rude. You're rude. Okay, fair enough. Look at how empty it is. Oh, the fresh air. Stand right here. Oh.
The Fukutoshin Line is the least used subway line in all of Tokyo, getting slightly under 350,000 passengers a day. 1/3 of these are boarding at the line's southern terminus, Shibuya, the world's second busiest train station. The line runs parallel to the JR lines between Shibuya and Ikebukuro, which likely contributes to the low passenger numbers. But it continues on past Ikebukuro and all the way out to Wakoshi Station in Saitama, the furthest west subway station on the entire network.
We're almost at Wakoshi, Adam.
It means we're in Saitama, Tanner.
You look so happy.
I am thrilled to be in Saitama, Tanner.
Saitama's a good place though.
Saitama has its good parts, but Saitama near Tokyo is just the worst part of Saitama. But thankfully, we are going back the other way instantly. So, not going to be here for very long.
Oh, dang it.
And right back on, baby. Let's go. Right back on the train, baby. Let's go. Oh, there's a train here. We need to go.
Adam, we're leaving Saitama already.
I'm so excited to be going back to Tokyo.
Oh, dang it.
We will have to go to Chiba later though.
Oh, she was not bad.
Chiba's not that bad. It's not Saitama.
Say hello to the camera, Tanner.
Do you like my head?
I do like your head. You've got a great head.
Thank you. I mean, that's all sweet.
We've got to make an on-foot transfer to a bus to then pick up the Oedo Line at Hikarigaoka Station, because there's no other real good point to make the connection to the Oedo Line to hit these stations on the northern end of it. So we are here, one stop away from Wakoshi Station at Chikatetsu Narimasu. We will then pick up a bus, which will take us there, and it avoids a 30-minute walk, which with the rain, a 30-minute walk is probably not the best idea.
Right, now it's time for the Oedo Line. It's the longest subway line in Tokyo, and it's going to take us at least an hour, 20 minutes, an hour, 30 minutes to go through this entire line from start to finish. Tanner, how are you feeling 4.5 hours in?
It's not so bad so far, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just the fact that we have so many lines to go, but once we get these kind of like bigger ones and the more like westerly ones out of the way, I think it's gonna be a lot easier, saying that we've got to snake back and forth across the city pretty soon, so it's what it is.
The Oedo Line is the longest subway line in Tokyo, at over 40 kilometers long, running in a loop around the center of the city. It is also the most used Toei subway line, with around 840,000 passengers a day boarding the line. And as a neat fact, because the Oedo Line is entirely underground, the tunnel the line runs through is the second longest train tunnel in Japan, only behind the Seikan Tunnel, which links the islands of Honshu and Hokkaido. It's also the deepest line on the system, with the Oedo Line platforms at Roppongi Station being 42 meters underground.
Well, that was 80 minutes on the same train. We're finally done with the Oedo Line here at Shinjuku Nishiguchi.
Yes, sir.
Shinjuku Nishiguchi, which is an offshoot of Shinjuku Station. It says it's 425 meters to where the KO line is, so that's about how far we have to go to our next transit.
That's 0.25 miles.
0.25 miles?
400 meters.
Wow, look at this guy with his metric to imperial conversions.
Don't say anything about me being Asian. It has nothing to do with it.
I would never. Well, we've got to make this connection now, if we don't get lost somehow. Is there anything better than getting lost in Shinjuku Station, Tanner?
Huh? Wait, what?
Is there anything better than getting lost in Shinjuku Station?
Getting lost at Ikebukuro Station.
Yeah, you know, fair enough.
this station
Or
is
Shibuya
just
Station.
as bad.
Where are we going? KO New Line. Right.
Oh my god. Can you cut that?
Stupid. As Shinjuku Station. Oh, hey, look, the Odakyu.
Oh, the
Isn't that the
long
thing
way.
that-
Yeah,
The way
this
it told
was on
you
the
to go?
site.
Yeah. Look, we can just show my lovely audience the wonders of transferring through Shinjuku Station.
Is that recording?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm not just holding it like this for no reason. That would be funny though.
I thought you forgot to press the button.
No. I'm not that stupid. All the time. Oh, we made it.
Oh, is this the 48?
This is the 49.
Oh, 49.
Thank you for using the Shinjuku Line. This is the local train bound for Motoyawaka. The next station is Shinjuku Sanchome, S2. The doors on the right side will open.
Not in here.
Please
So
keep
high,
clear
so
for the Marunouchi Line and the Fukutoshin Line.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, mildly air-conditioned car.
It's more like no air conditioning.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
The Shinjuku Line cuts across Tokyo, heading east from the heart of Shinjuku all the way out to Motoyawata in Chiba Prefecture. The line receives 670,000 passengers a day, with many of them coming from major stations like Shinjuku, Kuranshita, and Jinbocho. The line also features one of my favorite stations in Tokyo, Higashi Ojima, a subway station that sits on a bridge over the Kyunaka River in Edogawa and Koto wards. You can also transfer directly to the Keio Line at Shinjuku Station, traveling to places like Chofu, Hachioji, and Sagamihara.
Shinjuku Line done, on our way to the JR Sobu Line to get to the Tokyo Metro Tozai Line, then head all the way back across Tokyo again. What time is it?
12:31.
12:31, so 5.5 hours, and we've done 4.5 lines?
Quarter?
4.25?
Okay. But it's only a quarter because of the stupid, I mean the precious Oedo Line.
Yes. Please ignore the fact that Tanner was there already. So now it's Tozai, all the way back across Tokyo to Nakano, right?
Yeah, Nakano.
I don't know why. Okay, can you not? I don't know if I feel tired or not, I'll be honest. Maybe it's just because of the fact I'm drinking green tea, which is caffeinated. But I just feel fine right now.
Yeah.
But I think by the end of this, that it's going to change because we're not even halfway through yet. It's already been nearly 6 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
The Tozai Line is the most crowded train line in all of Tokyo. A study done by the Tokyo Metropolitan Bureau of Transportation in 2018 said that the Tozai Line runs at nearly 200% capacity at its busiest times. The Tozai Line also connects to every other subway line in Tokyo, making it a key link for commuters. Because the Tokyo government only tracks data for stations inside of Tokyo, their quoted number of 734,000 passengers a day doesn't tell the whole story. The real number is likely over 1.4 million, as seen in a 2017 study done by Tokyo Metro themselves.
Oh yeah, this is it, the E491.
Yeah. We're here at Nakano Station, the end of the Tozai Line, and there just so happens to be like an inspection train across from the platform. Have you ever seen that before?
No, first ever time. We had to ask ChatGPT what train this was.
The train nerds in us are flabbergasted. I mean, I feel like that just gave me a second wind.
Yeah.
Like, we're through Tozai now. We got to make our way over to Ogikubo to catch the Marunouchi. Almost halfway there.
Yeah?
2 o'clock, so only 7 more hours.
God.
It'll be fine.
Only.
Ogikubo. Time for the Marunouchi Line, my friend.
The Marunouchi Line is the busiest subway line solely in Tokyo, receiving 933,000 passengers a day in 2023. The line runs through central Tokyo in a circle, connecting Shinjuku, Tokyo Station, and Ikebukuro. The line also has one of my favorite places on the subway network. At Ochanomizu in Bunkyo Ward, the Marunouchi Line crosses the Kanda River. Combined with the JR lines over top and the other bridges over the river, you get one of the most famous train views in all of Tokyo. Furthermore, the Marunouchi Line has something you don't often see on the Tokyo subway network: a small branch line that connects Nakano Sakaue Station to Honacho Station out in the western part of the line.
We've now found our way onto the Marunouchi Line, and just realized something. As I was looking at my phone, time just doesn't feel real. Like, the fact that we've been, it's been almost, what, an hour and a half? 2 hours? 2 hours since we left Shinjuku Station. I feel like the time's just gone like that. Like, no time has passed. Maybe it's because my mind is just like off somewhere, daydreaming, but time just doesn't feel like it's passing. Anyway, the Marunouchi branch is fun. The Marunouchi Line is fun because there's a branch that we have to transfer at. But apart from that, it means that we're through 6 of 13 lines. But the most difficult ones are out of the way. So after that, it should just be smooth sailing. The real question is, how long is it going to take? 6 lines down. We are about halfway there, but we are definitely more than halfway time-wise through this challenge. We're back at Ikebukuro Station on our way to the Fukutoshin Line, where we've got to head to Shibuya. And then it's just kind of mopping up some of the lines in central Tokyo. At this point, you know, it's just kind of going, but I'm feeling good. Tanner?
Not as good as you.
Dead inside.
The purpose of us heading to Shibuya was both to finish off the Fukutoshin Line, but also to make the connection to the Hanzomon Line, which we would then take across Tokyo. This bit that I have recorded here comes from the Fukutoshin Line platform at Shibuya, where we'd be making this connection to the Hanzomon Line. The Hanzomon Line connects some of the most popular places in Tokyo, linking Shibuya at its southern end to Tokyo Skytree at its other. It is the 7th most used subway line in Tokyo, with 685,000 passengers a day in 2023. However, now that tourism has fully returned, I can assume that this number will be much higher. Many trains on the Hanzomon Line come from Tokyu trains in the south, and many turn into Tobu trains in the north. This means that you can ride from Yokohama all the way to parts of Saitama without even leaving the train, thanks to the Hanzomon lines.
Right. So now we're here at Skytree, Oshiage Station. Originally, our plan was to end here. But I think we can save time if we do this new transfer idea I've come up with. Will it save time? Hopefully. But it means that we're not ending here. So I guess there goes that whimsical ending place for this. But, you know, I prefer to go to sleep before like midnight tonight. And I don't know if the trains would allow us to do that otherwise. So we're gonna be ending somewhere else instead.
We can attach a picture of the Skytree in the background.
Yeah, we'll just add it like right here. Maybe add some like fire. I don't know why I'm making myself edit.
That's my.
But we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be better though.
The Asakusa Line is the last of the 4 Toei subway lines we'll be riding today. It was also the first subway line that I ever rode in Tokyo. Some Asakusa Line trains come from the Keikyu Airport Line, turning into Asakusa Line trains at Sengakuji near Shinagawa. Furthermore, once you reach the end of the Asakusa Line at Oshiage, some trains continue on to Narita Airport as Keisei Line trains. This also means that you can go from Haneda Airport to Narita Airport or vice versa without having to make a single transfer. At 684,000 passengers a day in 2023, the Asakusa Line provides a key link for those visiting Tokyo.
We're now at Asakusa Station, and oh boy, it's been an adventure in the past minute. As I almost put us back on the same train we were just on. Which would have only cost us a couple minutes. We've had to make another change to our plan because I realized that after a certain point, one train that we need only comes every like 30 minutes as opposed to every 10 minutes. So we would have had to wait over 25 for a train. So that's not happening. But we might actually finish 30 minutes earlier now, which is great. And I don't know how I didn't realize this earlier. Tan, aren't you excited?
Not really, but
cool.
Actually,
Anyway,
I'm actually impressed that you don't stutter at all when you talk.
I was an actor for many years, so it just kind of happens. Anyway, we gotta get the Ginza Line in towards Shibuya. Oh God, it's still 100 meters away. I took us out the wrong exit, but at least we get some fresh air in Asakusa. You can't find many better places in Tokyo to be out of breath in, I guess.
The Ginza Line is arguably the most important subway line in Tokyo because it was the first subway line in Tokyo. Opened all the way back in 1927, connecting Asakusa to Ueno, the Ginza Line today runs from Asakusa to Shibuya, where its famous platform sits overlooking Shibuya Scramble Square. The Ginza Line is also the shortest line on the network, at just 14.3 kilometers long, but the line still received over 665,000 passengers a day in 2023. This number is likely higher now, as many tourist locations that the Ginza Line serves are seeing tourists from Japan and abroad return. We actually hopped off the Ginza Line one station early at Omotesando to save ourselves some time. We could do this because we'd already been to Shibuya Station at the end of the Ginza Line when we were on the Fukutoshin Line earlier. From here, we transferred to the Chiyoda Line, heading out west towards Yoyogi Uehara. The Chiyoda Line was originally constructed to ease congestion on the Hibiya Line, but in its place, it ended up with more passengers than the Hibiya Line. At 894,000 passengers a day in 2023, the Chiyoda Line passes through major districts like Harajuku, Akasaka, Nippori, and Kitasenju. Also, from Ayase Station in Adachi Ward, there is a small branch line that runs 3-car trains to Kita Ayase. This leads to Ayase's famous Platform Zero, which you can learn more about in this video.
Please tell me it didn't leave. Please tell me it didn't leave. Please tell me it didn't leave. And it's gone.
Oh, did we
right,
just
then.
miss it?
Yep, we just missed it. Well, it's all right. There's one in 3 minutes.
Jeez, Tokyo.
God bless.
Tokyo Metro is like
Tokyo Metro. 3
so
minutes.
convenient.
Ah, Platform Zero. Interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a Platform Zero before.
I feel like it's not really something you see. Oh, it's not really something you see in Tokyo all that often.
Yeah.
Oh God, is it leaving soon? Oh, please don't be leaving soon.
This is probably also the shortest subway
Line.
the line and the train itself.
Yeah, probably. Oh, it's down there. Oh, it's just pulling in. That's fun. All right, we made it then. The subway is one man. Means it's only operated by one driver. There's no conductor on this train. So it's a one-man subway.
This is the only metro right now in Tokyo. That's one one
For now.
for now.
I think they are making another one a one-man soon.
Oh, really?
So welcome to Kita Ayase Station. It really doesn't feel like it should be here. It just has this tiny 3-car train that comes every so often. And that's about it. We are through 11 and a half of the 13 lines now. 89% of the way there. I am super looking forward to this challenge being over. But I gotta push through it because we're so close to the end, and I gotta get back on the train so I don't get left behind.
We made our way back to Kitasenju, where we'd make the transfer from the Chiyoda Line over to the Hibiya Line. The Hibiya Line is the 4th busiest subway line in Tokyo, but the 3rd busiest that's fully in Tokyo. The original purpose of the Hibiya Line was to serve new districts that popped up in Tokyo during the mid-20th century, like Ebisu, Roppongi, and Senju. It runs from Nakameguro, just west of Ebisu, through central Tokyo, and ends at Kitasenju in Adachi Ward. With many key stations like Akihabara, Ueno, and Kitasenju, the Hibiya Line saw nearly 850,000 passengers a day in 2023. We then rode the Hibiya Line all the way through Tokyo, going to the line's end at Nakameguro before turning around to transfer to the JR lines at Ebisu, which we'd then use to get over to where we'd start our final line of the day.
Hey,
We are now jogging for a train, go around, because we've got 4 minutes to make a connection.
I really don't want to miss this.
Yurakucho Line, which is our last train of the day. We are so close to the end. We are only 2 hours over what we thought we would be.
Yeah.
It's fine, guys. Everything is fine. We are so close to the end, we can almost taste it. 12 and a half lines done at this point. We are so close. It's okay, it's still coming, We've got time. We can make the train. There it is. Oh, perfect. Our ending, like a mirage in the desert. The final train of the day. God bless. We're so close.
Our final line of the day is the Tokyo Metro Yurakucho Line. The line receives about 710,000 passengers a day as it cuts through central Tokyo. The line starts out at Wakoshi in Saitama, before finishing in Shinkiba on the artificial islands of Koto Ward. The Yurakucho Line will also be getting an extension in the mid-2030s, with a branch line opening from Toyosu Station to Sumiyoshi Station within Koto Ward. If you want more info about this upcoming branch line, you can check out my video about the so-called Toyozumi Line here.
Time is it, Tanner?
9:59.
9:59, and we've made it. Ikebukuro. Stop the timer. We've done it.
Okay.
Every single subway station in the entirety of Tokyo.
Don't do this.
What do you mean? This was totally worth it. We only spent 15 hours doing this?
This was only worth it because we have the 1-day pass.
Yes.
Imagine if how much would it have costed if we did all this?
I don't want to figure that out. I'll add that in post of how much this would have taken.
He'll leave it in the captions below. I'll make him do more editing work.
Tanner, been a pleasure. Thank you for coming on this adventure with me.
Yes.
Even
no
if
problem.
I tortured you for about 15 hours. We're gonna be doing a video on Tanner's channel. I'll put what that is here and I'll link it down in the description if it's out by the time that it's I release this video. Tanner, what are we gonna be doing?
Something you probably might not like.
All right, so we're square then.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll see you all in a little bit when I'm back home and a little more coherent. So probably not tonight because we've been riding the trains for 15 goddamn hours.
Go to sleep.
I'll see you all in a bit.
You know, I'll be honest with you all. It's been a while since I filmed this video and, well, I still wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat, panicking, imagining that I am still on a subway train somewhere underneath Tokyo. That's a lie, but I think you can kind of get what my mental state was at the time that video concluded. But we did it. We went to every single subway station in Tokyo in one day. But now the moment you're all waiting for. How long did it take us to do this? Well, I can report that it took us 14 hours, 57 minutes, and 12 seconds to go to every single one of the 286 subway stations on the Tokyo subway network. Technically. Technically, our run ended one station before Ikebukuro, but, that didn't feel as right to not end at a big station like Ikebukuro, so we'll say that it ended at Ikebukuro with 14 hours, 57 minutes, and 12 seconds. Now, do I recommend that you do this? No! No, I do not. But if you are insane enough, like me, to try this challenge, go ahead, try it for yourselves. I think our time is very easily beatable because while we weren't exactly lollygagging as we went from station to station, we weren't exactly rushing either, and there's probably a lot of route optimizations that we didn't think of in the moment. So if you want to try this yourselves, go ahead, be my guest. Just remember, you're in it for the long haul if you do. With that all being said, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. If you did make it this far, you probably enjoy my content, so please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. This video was a massive undertaking to both record and edit, so your support will go a long way. And also, a big thank you to Tanner for coming along on this challenge with me. I could not have done this alone, so your support has gone a long way. If you, the viewer, have not checked out any of Tanner's content, his channel will be linked down in the description, as will the collab video that we are making for his channel. With that, that's going to be it for this video. Take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, and goodbye.